Hi all, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going through my favourites for 2025 and also the not so great and fails. These will be the luxury beauty I've bought in 2025, and I will put timestamps below so you don't have to watch every single category. Without further ado, let's get into it. If you're new to my channel, welcome. My name is Minfig Beauty. I discuss luxury beauty and products that suit more maturing skin like my own. I'm postmenopausal in my late 50s. So if that appeals to you, I would love you to continue watching and maybe even consider subscribing. Welcome to anyone who's new. Welcome back to my subscribers who've been loyal to me over the last few years. Let's just get right into it. So I'm going to start off with skincare and the products I purchased in 2025 and what I loved about them. I think, yeah, I have no fails in this category because I tend to be very careful about skincare I buy, and these products have ticked every box. And I'll start off with Merit. This has just been amazing. I first picked up one product from Merit this year, and that was the minimalistic stick. So when I picked that one up, I liked it so much I started looking into the brand and other products they made. And then I also got a free little sample of this Great Skin Instant Glow Serum. I got a sample of this and I just loved it so much that I've also bought nearly halfway through this bottle. I've gone through the sample size and I've also bought a backup bottle as well. It retails for £34. It's like a duo oil serum face. You should give it a good shake, 2 to 3 pumps, and then just pat it throughout your face. It is lovely. It's just any moisturizer goes on top of this and it works wonders. And I've just fell in love with it completely. £34, you just can't go wrong. There's 50 mils of product in this. You can buy 16 mils as well. It is in a glass bottle. It just feels a little bit bougie. There's the Merit logo on top. Or it's even that way, should be. Let me put it the right way. That way it should be. And like I say, just lovely. Use it twice a day. Use it morning and evening before bed as well. And I'm just in love with it. It's a beautiful product. Next up, what I usually pair with this of a day is my Givenchy Sculptural Creme Densifying Cream. This is just stunning. It's really expensive, I'm going to say as well. I think it's in the £80 mark. It has a 12-month shelf life, this. I bought this, I think, last March, so I still got quite a long way to go before it's out of date. And just love the packaging. It is refillable. It is a refillable package. So just to take it out and show you, you can buy the refill. Your first initial one will be expensive because you're getting the glass jar. And then, as you can see, I haven't used a great deal. It's quite rich and thick. You don't need a lot of it. I'd say one little scoop covers the entire face. I use this as a day cream. It's just great for drying skin, maturing, menopausal skin. So, fabulous product. If you join Givenchy's program, they do 2 sales a year. And you get, as a member, you get 30% off. So, it's quite a big reduction. It just reduces the price really quite significantly. Now, I have tried high street moisturizers and I just find in the long term they just don't do my skin any good. I haven't found any. But anyway, I do love that, and I wear the Merit Great Skin underneath. And then of an evening, I also wear, and this is probably only for UK customers, I'm not sure if Liz Ale is sold anywhere else. Liz Ale is a brand of Elizabeth Arden, and this super skin nourishing night cream is amazing. It's very emollient. It's like that. Wears just brilliantly under the Merit Great Skin. It's got a really lovely, it's got a beautiful natural, like earthy, smells like a forest almost. This is £49 for 50 mils. It's got Persian silk tree extract, which is probably what I can smell, pomegranate flower extract, and baruti oil. And I've not heard of baruti oil, so I'll have to look that up. For me, it just works a treat overnight on your skin. And this has a 6-month shelf life. It's largely comprised of natural ingredients. That is a favourite of mine. Another Liz Earle product is the Super Skin Advanced by Phase Brightening Essence. Now, this is great for using like a toner and an essence. I don't pair it with the Merit. I'll use this separate too. Again, just a great product. I think this was £26. It's got 12 months shelf life. You get 200 mils, so you get quite a lot. And it's just nice for maturing skin. It's acacia tree extract, pomegranate extract, and cranberry seed oil. It's just a really nice product. They're cruelty free and quite natural ingredients. This is a really nice product. I really recommend this. Last of all in the skincare is my eye cream, and I'm just loving this one at the moment. And it is, again, the Givenchy Sculptural Firming and Smoothing Eye Cream. And this one is in the £70 mark for 50 ml. It has a shelf life of 6 months. This is my second purchase, so I do go through one every 6 months. That's not a problem for me. And there it is. It's really nice, again, rich, very moisturizing. It comes with a little scoop as well, so you don't need to pop your fingers in. This does remove out of the pot as well. However, I haven't seen a refill for it, so I'm not quite sure if it is refillable. But as I say, I go through it every 6 months anyway. It's never come to the use by date, but it does last 6 months too, and I use it twice a day. That was my skincare of 2025, new to 2025 as well. Next up, I want to speak to you about the foundations I purchased in 2025, new to 2025, and also face bases. So first off, I bought the Givenchy Prisme Libre Glow Serum Foundation about in May or June time, and it's 30 ml product. It is a skin improving foundation powered by micro hyaluronic acid and ceramides with yuzu extract. I have the shade 1.5 neutral or 1.5N. It has a 12-month shelf life, and I would say I'm a quarter of the way through it because I use other foundations as well. I really like this for the winter because it's highly moisturizing, it's serum based, and it doesn't sit in your pores. It slightly blurs your pores if anything. It's a lovely foundation. It comes with a little pump there. I would say 1 pump is enough for your entire face. 1.5N is quite a nice, let me just put it there, just a nice shade for my skin. Slightly runny, as you can see. I have shown this in a video before. It just smooths out so well. You can see there, that's not got any on and that has. It just smooths out lovely. A lovely foundation. Definitely one of the best ones I've purchased this year, so I love it so much. Like I say, it doesn't sit in your fine lines or pores, so great for maturing skin. Next up is another foundation. I had another free sample and I just loved it so much I actually went out and bought it, and it is YSL All Hours Glow Foundation. It is buildable, gives skin like radiance, and is long lasting. It's meant to be a 24-hour wear one, which I don't know anyone who's going to wear foundation for 24 hours, but I'm sure there are people who may do. It's 12-month shelf life and 25 mils. That's the box, and there it is, and I've already wore quite a bit of it, as you can see. It is such a lovely foundation, beautiful. I've got that on today. I've got it in LC2. I think the only thing I think is it's probably one shade tiny bit too pale for me. It doesn't wear off your T-zone during the day. I'm going to wear it till it's used and then going to buy it again in the summer and see how well it wears in the summer. But at the moment, I've been using it along with the Givenchy one, and it's just been absolutely lovely on my skin. Just gives you that porcelain-like skin. Doesn't sit in your pores at all. Like I say, this one sets down. Whereas the Givenchy one stays quite dewy unless you really powder it down. This one sets down but looks glowy and during the day, and it just does not wear off. If you're a person with slightly oily T-zone, this is ideal for you. Perfect foundation. It's really lovely. It's only 25 mils, so it's a bit smaller than most of them. And I highly recommend that one to anyone who has that slightly tends to wear off during the day down your T-zone. Definitely that's the one to buy. The next thing, and I've spoke about this a lot, so I won't harp on. You'll see it. I put this on all the time, and it's something that's new to me this year, and it is the Kosas Magic Concealer. So it's like a pinky toned neutralizing concealer that I put under my eyes. There it is. I'll just pop it on the back of my hand, and it just neutralizes any darkness around your eye. And so what I do is I pop that on first, then I pop my foundation on, and then I finish it. Because it has a pinky tone, as you can see, I then go over that with my concealer, and that is my Merit Minimalistic Stick in Chiffon. As I said, Merit, this is the very first thing I bought this year because Merit was introduced to Sephora this year in the UK. So I hadn't seen any Merit products before. And it is just a lovely, and I'll just go over the pink there. It's just a great, very supernatural touch-up. I call it a touch-up stick, stroke concealer. I would probably, there's not going to be a lot of product in this to be wearing it over your face constantly every day. But what it is great for is, as I said, a concealer, because it just blends out to nothing, you know, just blends out and you can't see any makeup on your skin. Perfect for under your eyes. It's just a great stick that if you were just running out the shops and quickly wanted to neutralize any redness on your face, you just pop that on and quickly blend it out. If I'm wearing a full face of makeup, I'd only use this as a concealer, but I love it. It's fantastic, very natural looking, beautiful product by Merit. I'm going to move on to powders. So let me go through these with you. Last year, Givenchy released a new powder, and they removed, I think, the talc and put in another ingredient that was more artificial, and it just changed the whole blaring effect of the powder and upset a lot of long-time Givenchy fans. I personally never had an issue with it. However, they've gone back this year to the original. I've got to say now I know why people were complaining. This is just stunning. I have the first one I picked up was the pressed version, and I really love this as well. The full colour pressed powder, I have it in shade Teal Opalescent. which is quite pale. I prefer them to be pale actually, because a lot of the times I set under my eyes, so I don't want dark powders. There's the powder there, and it is just divine. So I just swirl in amongst Ollie, and what I'll do is I'll put some on the back of my hand to show you how blaring it is. So there it is. I just put it there. There's none there, but I've just put it there. So I don't know whether you can see that. It's there, but not there. Layers all around the nose, all over the face, and it does not highlight or sit in pores. It is a really, really lovely product. And then I got just recently the powder version, and this is the holiday one. I've shown it just recently in a video, and there we go, number 15, and it is in Wow Iridescent, and again limited edition colour. Beautiful packaging. Oh, you can't go wrong with the packaging from Givenchy. I also got one of the other ones in the Lunar New Year with the red top, and again just lovely. I just swirl them all together, and then it's just beautiful. I mean, I don't generally use the puff, I use a brush. It doesn't highlight your lines or anything. Super fine powder, beautifully milled. Moving on, I have a nude matte filter from Dior. So this came out this year as well. I bought it more because I just love that packaging. Look at that. Isn't that stunning? And it's just great for traveling, isn't it? It just, again, is very, very blaring, mattes down. I like the fact that, again, it's just great for traveling, but I'm just adore that packaging. It's beautiful. Picked that up, and that was released this year. One bronzer I have, because the other two bronzers I've got in the fails, but this one really intrigued by, and it's from Jones Road, and I have it on today, and it's quite pale, as you can see. It is the Pinky Bronzer, 5.7 grams, and it came in the Pinky Bronze set, so it's the powder version. It is very glowy, and there it is, and I've done a cutaway, I believe, to show you me applying it. It's just a lovely pinky bronze. It is for the holiday season, so it does have that satin finish, and it, like I say, it's here on my cheeks. Really lovely. Not too intense. It's more of a bronze. I've got it slightly across my nose as well. I bought that a couple of months back, and I just love it. I just think Bobbi Brown, I think she gets her powder bronzers right. I just think that's a lovely colour on fair skin. It'll probably be a fabulous highlighter on darker skin tones. And the other thing I didn't do, I believe some people are using it on the eye. So let's try that. So put some there in the centre. It could also be an eyeshadow. That is lovely. It comes from Pinky Bronze set. I believe it's now sold out. It's great, again, for maturing skin because it gives the glow. I wanted to talk as well about, which I've just nearly forgotten about, one brush I bought this year that I actually really am enjoying, and I've been using it non-stop since I've bought it, and that is the Sephora Pro Brush number 40, and it is the foundation brush. And I've used it to apply every foundation for the last month or so I've bought it. It's quite dense and firm there, but the white bristles, or not white bristles because I've been using it, are super soft and it blends out a dream. Very fast at blending out as well. It's £24 and I think there's always 15-20% off these. They're a bargain. Yeah, I mean, I think I'm going to pick another one up. I generally do that when I really love a brush. I always pick a backup one as well. That is my brush of the year for 2025. Moving on to cream blushes or skin products. Again, Merit. I recently, or when I recently ordered the serum, I got this product free. It's the Cheeky Blush. It's Merit Balm Like Blushes. And I'll just put it there. And it's like a nice pink shade. I find these super glowy. Great on the top of the cheekbones. Blended it out there. And it did just stay glowy. And I find even though this is like a cream blush, I just find that they last at least 4 or 5 hours on my skin. This lasts quite well actually. It is the Merit. I've also got the one in the winter set, which is Call My Ear. It's slightly deeper tone, and they're just easy, effortless blend out. Again, natural ingredients, no nasties, vegan, not tested on animals. Lovely product, definitely a standout, and I'll be probably buying more of these. And then another one is, it's not a new colour, but the size is new for 2025, and that is the Westman Atelier Petite Baby Cheeks Blush Stick, and then it's in Coquette. They made Coquette and Nectar, which is the highlighting stick, new this year, in the smaller size. So they're just ideal for traveling, these. And this colour, I really do like it. It's like a soft peachy pink, and again blends out. Now this one is more of a matte finish compared to Merit. They both do have the place in my favourites. Ideal for your handbag really. And then one of the ones I purchased in the spring, I think this year, and I really do love this colour, and it is the Dior Backstage Rosy Glow Stick. It is a colour reviving and activated dewy glow blush, and I got it in shade 077 Candy, and I do love the packaging, by the way. I always love Dior packaging. That is the shade there. So it's like a peachy pink with a gold shift in it, and I will pop it here, and there it is there. So it's not unlike Coquette, but it's got a slight gold. It's like a little bit brighter actually, and I've got it on my cheeks today, but I'll just pop a bit more on to show you, and it just blends out a dream, and it works well with the Bobbi Brown Pinky Bronze. So there we go. It does last quite a while on my cheeks as well. So that is that one. And then finally, one I picked up recently, which works well with the Jones Road Powder Bronze, is the Miracle Balm, and this is 8.5 grams, and it's tiny. It's like the little mini one, and this is in Pinky Bronze as well. So there's the little packaging. Jones Road is known for its natural ingredients and cruelty-free products as well. There we go, and there it is down there. It's like a pinky bronze, and what I do, I pop the pinky bronzer on, and then I just put this on as a highlighter over it. So I just tend to put it on up here as a little bit of a highlighter. Now these products, they do show up on your skin, and they're quite dewy. They don't really set down. They also have quite a natural smell, but sort of herby, or yeah, slightly herby smell. It's quite nice if you've got really dry skin. This is a fantastic product. Also, it does impart a little bit of colour, but not a huge amount. I think the best way to use it is to warm it up on your skin first as well. But I do quite like that. And like I say, it does impart a bit of colour. So there it is. That is the cream products I used throughout 2025 and I've been loving and really enjoying. I want to move on to setting spray and the Until Dawn. Lovely, slightly mattifying, but also it is very blaring as well. If you have the type of skin that you get a glow all the time from your T-zone, this is perfect. It mattes down without being powdery matte. It doesn't sit in your lines or affect your skin in any way. It's just a really nice setting spray. I've really enjoyed that. Moving on to eyes and lips and then we're done. So I'll start off with brow, and I've been using the Kosas Air Brow in grey. That is it there, and I've got it on my brows today. It's not grey as such, it's like an ashy colour without being warm. If you can see it there, it's not warm at all. And I paired that with an eye pencil as well. I just put that through and then pencil in any bits that have been missed. Lovely product, and it does set down without being crunchy. It's not crunchy at all, and it stays in place. I'm in love with that brow. Again, new to me in 2025, but I don't think it's a new product. Then mascara, Victoria Beckham. I've got the Vast Lash Mascara. This is a mini ampoule products with when I got this as a sample, as you can see, it's got the curvy brushes just work. I'll get it close up. They just work so well for me. So what I do is on the flip side, thicken and then turn it round and lengthen and elongate. I just find these type of mascaras, again, clean beauty, Victoria Beckham products always stand out. Never flakes or smudges either. So it just wears off naturally. And I bought the full size. So just so you know, I'm not just talking about a mini. I did go and buy the full size of it as well. Beautiful. And then moving on, again, Merit. Just love these Solo Sheen eyeshadows. I have them on today. So I'm going to go through what I've got on today. I have got, first of all, Mink, which I got in the winter kit. There it is there, and it's just a greyish brown, so like a taupe. And I have that, get my glasses out of the way, into the socket and on the outer edges of my eye there. That's that one. Then I have Glacé. So again, Glacé is like a rose gold, a rosy pale gold there. I'll just swatch these as well. So that is, let me put a bit more on. That is Glacé there. And again, that is on the inner quarter of my eye up into the socket. And it's very highly reflective. I will just swatch, just in case you're not seeing any of my other videos. That one is Mink. So as I said, a taupey greyish brown. Then I'm not wearing it today, but I have bought it and I love it, and it's Iris. And that one is like a mauvey. It's lovely, this pinky brown. It's got like a pink in it. See there? Like a lilac-y pink. So it is quite different to Mink. And then finally, the other one I'm wearing today, which I love, is Matchbook. And Matchbook is a warm copper brown. So there it is. Oh, it's lovely. And I've got that on the centre portion of my lid. And there it is there. And that is Matchbook. Lovely, warm, coppery colour is just stunning. And then I wanted to touch on Jones Road, another eyeshadow, cream based eyeshadow, and this is pinky bronze, and it has quite a bit of shimmer for the party season, and I've been wearing it also across the center portion of the eye, and it just gives a lovely, and there it is there. Let me put a bit more. It's got like slight sparkle there. It's really lovely. Pink and silver shimmer. Next up is Victoria Beckham. For my eyes, this is Standout product. Always by Victoria Beckham. I think I mention her in my favourites every year as well. This is not a new product to me, but there's 2 new shades that have been released. I'm not sure if one of them was released later in 2024, but I didn't buy it till literally about 6-8 weeks ago. And that one is Terracotta in the satin finish kohl pencil. I've got it on my eyes today, and it's in this part and underneath my eyes, and it is a lovely reddish brown. It works so well with Matchbook, so I'm going to put it there. There we go, and you can blend it out, and you get time to play with them. So that is one of my Standout eyeliners. I wear mostly Victoria Beckham eyeliners all the time. They're just beautiful, soft, don't drag, easy to apply, easy to blend. You can blend them all the way across the eye if you want an eyeshadow look with them. They're perfect. And then the next one I picked up was Cocoa Pave, which was new this year for Victoria Beckham. And there it is there. And it is cocoa essentially with silver shimmer. Now, cocoa itself is very dark, and I've got that on my outer edges of my eyes today as well, just the top and the bottom. And this one is just shimmery deep brown. Little shimmers there you can see, and then like I say, it's a deep brown shade, and it's great just for the outer edges. Usually I don't wear a dark brown, but that is another lovely shade. And again, can't go wrong with Victoria Beckham eyeliners. They're just perfect. So that was Victoria Beckham. They have been my eyes for 2025. And finally, one product before I go on to the fails that has stood out to me, and I'm wearing it also on my lips today, is the Merit. And these are the signature lightweight lipsticks, and this is in the satin finish, and this is Millennial, and there it is there. It's a neutral pink. I did compare it with Chanel Mademoiselle. Mademoiselle is just a little bit darker with more pigment, but whereas Mademoiselle is about £40, this is £24. It stays put. It's very bougie packaging, heavy, just lovely. Really lovely product. And I think you might be guessing what my Standout brand is this year, mightn't you? Judging by the favourites. Now I want to move on to the not so favourites, and I will explain why. First off, I'm going to talk to you about Dior, and it is the Over Volume mascara. Now, they just released that this year. I love the packaging, by the way. When I say, and it comes with a wand like that, if you can see. And I'm not going to, it's not so much, what can I say? The problem I have with some of the, other than the Overkill, this is the Over Volume. The Overkill is a fantastic formula. And again, that curved brush by Dior, one of my all-time favourites. And I also love the Dior Show one, the Dior Show mascara. This is a new one, a new formula. And I just find this flakes so easy. So it gives massive volume and thickens the eyelashes brilliantly. It gives a very false eyelash effect, but it flakes after a few hours. I find a lot of these type of thickening mascaras, it's not just Dior, it's other brands. You've got to be so careful because they just flake away and they're just not very nice. And I'm just really disappointed. You might find this is the best mascara you've ever used. Just for me, it isn't. It just doesn't. And it tends to make my eyelashes look a little bit messy as well. I won't be repurchasing this. It's not finished by any means. When it's just not a favourite. It's not a complete fail. But the fact it's the flakiness that makes in the fail category. The actual performance of it is amazing. I think it's about £37. Next up is Dior again. And this one, again, the product itself is nice. However, the price wasn't, and I think it was £31. And it is this lip glow butter. Now, I mean, I think you're paying for the charm. I think a lot of people have said this about, if you take the charm away, what have you got? £31 worth of, I mean, it is, this one's in lychee, by the way. It's 10 mils of product. Don't get me wrong, it's got a really nice little thing to help. It's just to show you there, it feels really comfortable on the lips. It's a nice product, lovely colour. It's winter at the moment in the UK. I've been wearing this going to work. It wears off quite quick, I've got to say as well. It's just not worth the price. Dior Lip Maximizers are one of the best products to use from Dior. And also the lip glow, you know, the balms. But this one, I won't be buying this again. I don't care about the charm. Who does, you know? It's not worth the money. So that's why it's a fail for me. It's just not worth the money. And then last of all, well, I've got two other products, but the third product is also Dior. And again, this product itself is lovely. Packaging's just fantastic. It's more of a meh product than a absolute fail. And it is the Forever Nude bronzer that come out this year. Now, it's again, was quite expensive if I remember. It was £50 or somewhere around there. I mean, stunning. Look at the packaging again. Just gorgeous, isn't it? The product itself, nothing wrong with it. It's the colour. It's just, look, I don't know. I can't describe it. It's just tanny colour. It's just too warm. It is just too, oh God, I put it in the wrong place, haven't I? Let me put it somewhere else. It's just too warm. Let me put it here. It's warm, but without, like, a warm tan colour, and all the shades were warm, by the way. And it's just not really, I don't know, it looks okay. It just doesn't look amazing. But it's nothing wrong with the formula of the product. I think it was mentioned at the time by a number of people that it was just not really a great bronzy, they're not great bronzy shades. I'm going to wear it, I'm going to use it up obviously, but nothing wrong with the formula, packaging beautiful, just the colour and shit and the warmth of it. So that's that one. The next one is going to be a bit of a surprise as well. And again, this is not a real fail. Givenchy Prisme Libre, and they had the same shade as me actually, number 2 bronzing powder. Don't get me wrong, again, beautiful packaging, lovely product. And then let me get this. It's 4 quadrants. It wears off really quickly. I just think it wears off quite quickly. But you can't use the separate quadrants, the two. You'd have to get a really small brush in there. Again, it's not a bad product. I will use it. I'll continue to use it. However, I'll probably have to put a cream bronzer underneath and then put that over so it stays put. I wouldn't repurchase that one either. And then finally, the only time I've mentioned this brand in this whole video, and it's a fail, and this is a complete fail, by the way. It is not even a meh product. It's just really the color. In fact, I love the color of it. It was only available online last year, and it is the Chanel, yeah, believe it or not, Rouge Allure Velvet Luminous Matte Lip Colour 459 in Luminous. So that was it there. They came out with a few shades this year. And don't get me wrong, stunning packaging, as always, from Chanel, just the best. Just beautiful, classy, understated, you know, packaging. Colour, utterly love. Look at that, I just love the colour. Let me put that on there. Mauvey, sort of pink shade, quite neutral. However, this is a matte from the Rouge Allure Velvet matte line, and they've changed the formula, and it's just no staying power whatsoever. It feels lightweight on the lips. It is not a true matte, but that's probably what I do like about Chanel products, that they're luminous mattes, but their original formula was out of this world amazing. Staying power was incredible. This one, it just wears off in no time on your lips. It's just not good enough. It's like a great coloured high street formula put into great packaging. It's not acceptable. It really is unacceptable for Chanel to do that. They charge such a lot. This lipstick I've got on by Merit is £24. Amazing staying power, comfortable on the lips. This is about £45. It's in the £40 mark. It's not as good. It's just not as good. I mean, I'm so disappointed. I'm incredibly disappointed with Chanel. And I think they've also changed their formulation on the Rouge Coco line. I didn't even bother buying one. I didn't pick one up at all, because I thought if it's in that kind of vein, I'm never going to be buying Chanel lipsticks again. One of their standout products to me was their lipsticks. I don't know whether you ever picked one of these up, not just in this shade, but online. They had a limited runner. It was a limited edition run of about 5 or 6 shades earlier in the year. And I don't know whether you love them, and if you do, fantastic. However, if I'm paying over £40 for a lipstick, I want it to last a couple of hours at least on my lips before it wears off. Just not wearing off as soon as I have a drink. That is 2025 done. I know it's a long video, but I have put timestamps underneath, so you don't need to watch the whole thing. And I'd like to know what your favourites were. Were they same as mine? My standout brand of the year obviously is Merit, brand new brand to me, and everything I've purchased so far I'm really enjoying. And I love the fact that it's minimalistic, easy, fuss-free makeup. I really do. I really love it. I think it's a great brand. I can't wait to see what they're coming out with next. They're announcing something in January, I think they put out on social media. I just can't wait. I'm so excited. I'm quite excited. I'm excited about Merit the way I used to be excited about Chanel. I mean, don't get me wrong. I think the spring launch for Chanel this year is looking interesting. So we'll be looking at that. 2 standout products of the year for me are clearly the Merit Great Skin Serum. Fantastic. If you don't own this, go and buy it. Just go and buy it. Buy the 20ml. I think it's 20ml. Go on Sephora now and order the 20 ml. You won't be disappointed, I promise you. It's not an oily oil, so even if you've got oily skin, this will still work for you. It dries down, it gives you the most beautiful glow. Works well under every product, every moisturizer I've tried so far. It's worked well under, including their own moisturizer, by the way. It's just not in my favorites, but I do like it. Fantastic. Go and buy it. That is one of the standout products. Second standout product so far, YSL foundation, the All Hours glow version, not the matte. I'm not a fan of matte. It is the glow version of it, which is brand new, released a couple of months back. Stand out for the fact that it leaves a glow on your skin, blurs your pores, does not sit into fine lines. So if you're mature skin, and if you're not, this is amazing. That is my standout because it doesn't wear off on my T-zone during the day, long wearing. That's a standout beauty product of the year. And like I say, that is it for 2025. That's a wrap. And I'm looking forward to carrying on in 2026. What's going to change? Well, I've got one change for next year, and that is one of my Christmas presents is a decent microphone, because I think my voice just sounds a bit tinny coming across. It'll be a better quality audio for you guys on my videos. So that is one of my changes coming in 2026. If you like the video, please press a like and subscribe if you're not, to help my channel grow further in 2026. And thank you so much for tuning in on 2025, and I can't wait to see you on the other side. Take care now and have a lovely holiday. Bye for now.